worst atrocity in even Northern Ireland's bloody modern history.
A massive car bomb in Northern Ireland has killed more than 20 people, including children. It exploded in a busy shopping street in Omagh, County Tyrone.
It was Carnival Day, more relaxed than usual, because Northern Ireland had hoped that terrorist violence was a thing of the past.
The terrorists gave a warning. They said the bomb had been placed in a car outside the courthouse at the far end of the main street. Police were given some 40 minutes to clear the area. They shepherded hundreds of people to the far end of the main street, and that was where the bomb went off. People who thought they'd reached safety took the full impact of the blast. The scores of injured, many of them horribly mutilated, overwhelmed the local hospital. Some of those who did not die in the town centre were beyond help when they arrived in hospital. They died while they were being treated.
Men, women and children, Catholic, Protestant, totally indiscriminate bloody murder. This is the worst that I've seen of all similar atrocities.
It seems the intention was to try to wreck the hopes of peace which arose from the Good Friday political agreement.
We will not let these people wreck the future. The future belongs to the decent people of Northern Ireland. It does not belong to the criminals and the psychopaths.
I remember only too well feeling deeply angered when my great-uncle Lord Mountbatten and other relations of mine were blown into small pieces 19 years ago.
Among the dead, 3 generations of one family. A grandmother, her pregnant daughter and 18-month-old baby. 3 boys between 8 and 12 from Donegal were killed, and a 24-year-old woman and a 12-year-old boy from Madrid. Dozens kept vigil all night at the local leisure centre to find out whether family and friends had survived.
We just found out that our good friend's daughter has died.
The names in the leisure centre where it was coordinated were getting shorter and shorter. And you just had that inevitability that was starting to set in that you didn't want to believe, you know, that the worst was coming.
Feelings are such that the Republican dissidents have succeeded in making enemies of virtually the entire nationalist community.
It has struck people in a way that former tragedies have not.
The Republican leadership have been in Omagh doing something they've always rejected in the past as the politics of condemnation.
This action was wrong, totally and absolutely wrong. To call upon whoever was involved to admit responsibility for their involvement and to cease these actions.
The terrorist splinter group, the Real IRA, say they planted the Omagh bomb. Even with 28 dead and more than 100 injured, they now say they didn't mean to kill civilians.
A pathetic attempt as an excuse for mass murder.
And what I want to hear now from that group is another statement stating that they intend to stop their activities and to respond to the very clear mood that is within all of our people all over this island. That is to give the peace process a chance.
If people have information that would lead to the arrest of these people, surely because you utterly condemn this atrocity, you would want them to bring their information to you so you could pass it on.
Well, I'm not an informer.
Towns and cities across the north and south of Ireland came to a halt at 3:10 this afternoon, exactly a week after the bomb exploded in Omagh and killed 28 people.
In their thousands they came, the politicians, the church leaders, and above all, the people of Omagh. In this hospital in Belfast, where the injured are still recovering, and everywhere else, Ireland came to a standstill.